Hello from Plant City, Florida.
Yeah, we're in the strawberry capital of the world.
So they tell us.
So they tell us. It's a great town. It's built up along the railroad tracks. There's a whole bunch of old diners. It's like stepping back in time. There's even a whole bunch of old statues that lead you back in time.
Yep, it's super cool.
We're going to do a whole episode about it.
But later.
Not today.
No.
Today, we still have to take you back to Thanksgiving Day 2020.
A dark and stormy night.
Things went wrong.
And then they went right.
And then they went wrong.
Yes.
Don't worry. Just checking the oil. Car runs like a dream. Small works.
Great choice. You have to tell me things like that.
Okay.
Well, we were all settled in for the night. We had just fallen asleep to Ella Fitzgerald.
It's about 4 a.m.
About 4 a.m. Rain pitter-patting on the roof.
But man, it is unsafe out here right now for a big old truck.
On the road to Thanksgiving, pouring rain and we're swiftly.
Our first night again in the camper. It was romantic and cozy.
We're driving all night, there's no end in sight.
In a Walmart.
Things don't go exactly as they're planned.
And then we got a knock at the door, and apparently, well, they say you can overnight park in Walmart parking lots.
Not this one.
Not this one.
No.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
So we drove through 4 states and over the Potomac River and into Arlington, Virginia, just a few stone skips from Washington, D.C. And we arrived at our friend's house very early for dinner, and far overdue for a good night's sleep.
But we did get to meet this fantastic lady, who, as luck turns out, is an incredible artist.
This is my space where I used to be the co-director for like 4 years. And I hung this show yesterday.
It's amazing how a well-hung show can transform a frown and turn it upside down. She offered to restore a rogue companion. It seems that luck might finally turn around.
Probably my favorite thing about painting is take something that makes me happy or makes other people happy and bring it to life, sort of. Like literally transforming from white walls to a show. Yeah.
Got a little thigh tattoo now too.
Yeah, I like that.
Like,
We might even name the Heron Jess.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
So we're gonna get some Christmas decorations for the truck.
Yep.
And bring some festivity to our, I was gonna say difficult adventures, but they've gotten a lot easier.
They have.
I mean,
There's no oil leak anymore.
there's no oil leak anymore. I mean, we have to change the oil, and the side of the truck still might be broken. Well, we had a little crack when we bought it that just looked like it needed to be sealed, and honestly, we should have done that because it is now slipping further and exposing the wood. And as I look into it, you can see that it's collecting around the wood. And I don't think there's really a way to fix it without ripping this whole thing out and redoing the wood, which we are not going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some water weld in here to seal what was there, and then we're going to hope. Wing and a prayer.
That wing and a prayer turned out to be a long bike ride over the bridge and into D.C.
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. This particular neighborhood. It's a relatively important neighborhood. I mean, it's beautiful. It's majestic. Reminds me a little bit of what I think the Roman Empire would have looked like. And we all know what happened to them. But we certainly got to really look at where our priorities are. And then we get to make a choice on where we want our priorities to be.
At Black Lives Matter Plaza, men and women have voiced their thoughts on the fence erected around the White House, and people like Mike from Voice to the People join the fight by showing up for what they believe in and making a stand in front of this barrier, day in and day out. cold weather be damned.
I'm worried that people now will start to go to sleep. You know, they'll go to sleep for another 2 to 4 years. But yeah, because Biden is elected. And I think that people don't rest on their laurels. Yes, he's in. What is he going to do? You know, if somebody wants your vote, they should earn it. Yep. Don't just give it away. There's too much of, I'm just going to close my eyes, vote blue, vote red. Too much of it. It doesn't make any sense, again. But you have to drag them along. That's basically what happens. You have to drag the politicians along and force them to do what they should do. And that's why I'm here. I want everybody to get that message. I hope everyone sees it.
Is it hard to get yourself out and keep doing this?
Some days are tougher than others. Some days are tougher than others. But again, if you look at any person who fought for anything, whether good or bad, they didn't quit.
At what point did you hit that level of motivation to say, that's it, it's cold, but I got to make a stand and I got to go stand outside?
I could complain, why aren't we doing this? But then if I don't do anything, like, well, I'm not really doing my part. I mean, this is the least I can do. So we have to keep pushing, you know? Again, even if some days are harder than others, some days are going to be colder than others. We can't let up. We can't.
And I have faith in people. I think we've gotten better over time. I think we can keep getting better. And so now, trying to hold on to that hope during the Christmas season.
Christmas is my favorite season of the year. And I love Christmas trees. Like a whole bunch. I don't like Christmas trees. I love Christmas trees. In fact, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can put a Christmas tree in our camper. I don't know if we're gonna pull it off, but I'm sure as shit gonna try. I'd rather have a Christmas tree than food. Christmas tree and booze.
Well,
Wine? How about cheese? Wine and cheese in the Christmas tree.
sure.
All right, I'm committed. You all heard it. Recorded for all history and posterity? I don't think you'd say it that way.
Except here's the thing. You won't see this until after Christmas, so it doesn't matter.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll put out a Christmas episode just for shits and giggles. I love giggles. I'm less than a fan of shit.
Things don't go exactly as they're planned. Things don't go exactly as they're planned. Things don't go exactly as they're planned. Things don't go exactly as they're planned.